Lauren. If you're new here, I'm a fourth year medical student. It's Wednesday, September 25th at 12:18 a.m. It's extremely late. I look like it's late. I'm pretty tired, but I am about to submit my residency application. I can't believe this time has come, but I'm gonna document everything like I did for medical school. So let's click submit. I've read everything over and over again, and it's just time to just click the button. It's hard to just click it. But the last 8 years and beyond have led up to this moment. I just can't believe we're here. I am applying to the best specialty, which is internal medicine. I love that specialty so much. Okay, let's do it. I certify that it's complete. Okay, oh my god, I'm literally gonna have a panic attack. This is the scariest thing ever. Irrevocably locked. Like, okay, relax, please. I'm stressed enough. Oh my god. I literally can't hit. I literally can't hit it. Okay. Oh my god. Application submitted 9/20/25/2024, 12:20 a.m. Eastern time. That was that, guys. I don't know when I will pick up this vlog again next. I'm assuming when an interview invite comes my way. I am applying to 37 programs all around the US. So we'll see what happens next. Today is Wednesday, October 2nd, and I got my first residency interview invite today. It's crazy. I submitted literally a week ago, so I scheduled that. And let me just tell you, scheduling a residency interview invite is literally the Hunger Games. I got the invite at like 11 a.m. and I was rounding. I saw it at like 12. I called my mom. I drove home from the hospital. So I didn't schedule it until 1:30 maybe, and I had to schedule it all the way out in January. So I've learned my lesson. This is my first one, obviously. That will not happen to me again. All my notifications are on sound, and they will sound until this whole crazy season is over, because that will not happen again. So if you're gonna go through this process, be ready. When they come, schedule it immediately. Don't play around. But I'm like super excited, and I'm just gonna wait for more. And it is Monday, October 7th, and I just got my second interview invitation. It is still Monday, October 7th, and I just got my third interview. It is Tuesday, October 8th, and I just got my fourth interview invitation. Woo! It is still Tuesday, October 8th, and I just got my fifth interview request. Today is Friday, October 11th, and I just got my sixth interview invite. It is Tuesday, October 15th, and I just got my seventh interview invite. It is Wednesday, October 16th, and I just got my eighth interview invite. Today is Thursday, October 17th, and I just got my ninth interview invitation. It is Friday, October 18th, and I just got my 10th interview invite. It's 2 a.m. on Sunday, the 20th. I just woke up, just used the bathroom, cash, checked my phone, and I got my 11th interview invitation. But this really proves they can come at any time. Anytime. Stay on your toes, stay alert, and now I have to somehow fall back asleep. It is Tuesday, October 22nd, and I just got my 12th interview invite. Today is Wednesday, October 23rd, and I received my 13th interview invite. It is Thursday, October 24th, and I just got my 14th interview invite. Hello, it is Thursday, November 7th today. It's 1:30. I just finished my very first interview, which is wild. I actually think it went really well. I am gonna rest now because I am absolutely exhausted from talking so much. And my next interview is today's Thursday, on Tuesday. So the grind has now really started and it will continue for 2.5 months. Hi guys, it's early December. It's 9:03. I'm sitting in my little interview setup because I am waiting for this interview day to start at 9:05. But I just wanted to check in. This is my 6th interview. This is a big interview because they're all big, but this one's especially big because I did gold this program. I've been ranking as I go, and a previous interview has like held the top like #1 spot basically this entire interview season so far. So I'm interested to see if this interview will dethrone that one. But anyways, I'm about to start. Wish me luck. Wow, I'm done interviews. I'm done. It's over. I did it. It is Monday, March 3rd, 8:15 p.m. The rank list is due in less than 48 hours, so I figured I would submit my list today. I finalized it. I went on literally 1,000,000 second looks, like more than I think anyone has ever gone on. And it's time. And I just, like, now that it's time, I'm very stressed, and I just like am really nervous and really anxious because I just want to go like where I want to go. I just want to go where I want to go. If I get my top 3, I'll be really happy. If I get my top 4, I'll be like fine with it. And like the lower it goes, it's just like, okay, this is what it is. I'm talking to you and I'm also talking to myself. This is what it is. Wherever I end up, whatever's in that envelope in 2.5 weeks, it's where I'm supposed to end up. It's where I'm supposed to go. So I know it'll all work out because it'll all be for a reason, but I'm just stressed, like very stressed. Another thing that's stressing me out is I made a list as I was going through interview season, and then I did the second looks, and then that changed some of my rankings. And then looking over my notes for some of the programs and like looking at the schedule again and looking at what the residents were saying and looking at like the pros and cons of that program, like based on what was said on interview day, like that also made me change some stuff, even if I really enjoyed my interview day, like aside from that, which they say don't make last minute changes. So I don't know if that's considered a last minute change. I don't know, which is like another reason why I'm nervous. I don't know, a program that I felt like the interview went well, if the schedule like is horrible and I feel like I would hate my life, I feel like that's a good enough reason to change it at this stage. And I'm like really rethinking everything, you know, like really going over stuff. So anyways, let's just like submit it, and then yeah, I don't know, like I don't know if I'm overthinking it. I don't know if like this is something you can even overthink because like it's so important, but yeah, I just want to submit it. Let's just do it. Sorry, we are really zoomed in because there's a lot on this page that I can't show, but I like just saved it. But certify is like the big button that means that you are sending your list to the National Resident Matching Program. So, okay. Certify, submit. Rank list certified successfully. She's certified. Hi. It's March 17th today, Monday. It's the first day of match week, and today I find out if I matched. Not where I matched, just if I matched. And the email was supposed to be sent at 10 a.m. It was 9:58. I refreshed my email just to like get the final refresh before 10, and they sent the email early, so I didn't get to film my reaction, but based on my style, I'm sure you can tell I matched. Like, I'm so happy. And I know based on like historical statistics, maybe my fear was irrational. The specialty I chose, and I think for IM, if you have more than like 4 or 5 or something, some single digit number interviews, you have like a 90-something% chance of matching. So like, and I had 14. So like, I know my fear was a little irrational, but I think I'm allowed to be scared because this is a scary time. And I'm like so happy that I matched. So again, sorry I didn't get to film it when it happened, but here it is, guys. Let me see. Oh, there it is. Hey. Are you with mom?
No, I can go there.
Okay, yeah.
Hey,
Hi. Guess what?
how come we can't hear you? Oh, wait. Where's the volume? Where's your volume?
No, let me call you back on mom's phone. It's like you train them and then the training doesn't pay off. Like, why can't they FaceTime? Can you both see me?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, guess what?
But
I matched! Woo!
Great, honey. Great. I mean, woo.
I got the email early, so I didn't get to like film my reaction, which is so annoying, but I'm just so happy that I matched.
I mean, you know, oh my God.
We're such a dramatic family. I'm gonna see you again on actual match day when I look a lot better than I am right now. I'm in my pajamas still. And we'll find out where we're going. Good morning, it is March 21st. This is the most hectic morning of my life. It is match day today. We are finding out this is not a drill. I am 1 minute from school and the envelopes will be opened in an hour and a half. I'm very, very excited. I'm so anxious. I've never felt so sick from anxiety in my life. But whatever program is in that envelope, it is what's meant to be and where I'm supposed to go. But we hope it's my top 3, obviously. Ah, match day! Are we excited?
Yes.
Woohoo! Andrew? Yeah, me too. We're here at match. It is 11:48. We're opening the envelope in 12 minutes. We're about to go outside back to our families at a little class meeting. Joseph? This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. I still haven't processed it. I might have an anxiety attack and faint when I get out there and I'm about to open the envelope, but right now I'm like, it's time. How are you feeling?
I'm nervous.
Are you so excited?
I'm sweating. So excited.
We have future dermatologist, future surgeon. I am Batty, as you know. About to go out to all the family members. Oh my God, there's so many people out there. This is like, I'm actually gonna have an attack. Oh my God, guys, all these people are here to watch his match. Look at all these people.
Gabby and Lauren.
Lauren, thank you so much.
You got it, huh? Everybody opens it at the same time?
Yeah,
or?
12.
All the best. All the best.
Your daughter is one of my favorite people.
30 seconds.
Oh my God, I'm so scared. Okay, tell me to calm down. Tell me to calm down.
Calm down. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open those envelopes. And where is it? Oh, nice! Case Western. Where's it?
Toast to Dr. Smith.
Hi. This is a random Saturday 1 week after match. It's nighttime because I just got home from dinner, but I don't want to wait to film like this little outro any later than now because I really want to get this video up as soon as possible. And I'm standing because one, I kind of didn't want to get my tripod, but two, I'm hoping if I stand, I won't talk as long as I usually do. If I sit, 'cause I want this little outro debrief to be very short, but match day came and went. It came and went so fast. This was the most build up ever to like one day and 1 minute in the day. It just happened so fast, and then it was done and it was over and I matched. And I matched at Case Western, which I'm sure you heard me say, but yeah, I'm really happy and excited. And I feel like my reactions are always like just not good. Like they're just like always bad. And I'm like, maybe I should just stop filming my reaction, because the only reaction that I've ever had that was a good reaction, like the really, really good, like, crying reaction, was when I got my MCAT score, but I didn't film that. So I'm like, maybe I should stop filming my reactions, because it's like, but anyways, I want to talk about what I was feeling when I opened the envelope in that moment and what led me to that and Case, like all of that. First of all, I did match in my top 3, which I'm like so grateful for, so happy for. I think match was kind of all over the place this year. Like I think some people got their number 1s and some people I heard like dropped to like 7 or 10, or just like, I think match was like honestly insane this year. Maybe it's like that every year. I don't know, I've never done it. This is my first time. I'm very grateful to say I matched in my top 3. And just to tell you the very brief story of Case and I, when I first got my interview from Case, I was a little shocked because I didn't signal them. And signals were a new thing this cycle for internal medicine, and nobody kind of knew how they were going to be used in the process and like work. And for the most part, I feel like if you didn't signal a program, you might not get an interview from them, but Case sent me an interview, and they, if you don't know, are a really good programs. So I was kind of shocked, and I was kind of like, okay, whatever, I didn't signal them, like I'll just schedule this as my first interview. So it was like a week before my interview with them, my first ever residency interview, and I was like, oh my god, I made a huge mistake. This is such a good program. I should try to push it and interview with like a less important program first. And then I tried to push it and I couldn't, because it was like within a week, and I like, you just can't push it when you're that close. So I was so terrified, and I interviewed with them, and I had an amazing interview, like so amazing. And I ranked as I went, and I put Case as number 1. Of course, it was my first one. And then interview season went on, I kept interviewing, and Case Western stayed at number 1 until like halfway through interview season. And then I interviewed with a program, I'm not gonna say any other program names, like obviously, but the program, sorry guys, I got my braids done like a couple days ago, and whew, my scalp is itching. I interviewed with another program. I'm gonna call them the gold program because I signaled them gold. And I have a history with this program, like a little bit of nostalgia going on there. If you understand what I mean by that, cool. If not, cool. And I had a good interview day. It wasn't as good as Case, but like I golded this program. I was like excited about it. So then I ranked it above Case. And then like a couple days went by, like a couple more interviews, and I was like, you know what? I don't feel right ranking that above Case. And then I made them tied. And then these two programs, Case and the gold program, were tied for the rest of my interview season. And every time I would interview, I would text my parents like an update. So I'm gonna like include live texts of the journey of like how everything went down on the screen. And then second looks happened. So end of interview season, Case and Southern program were tied for first. And then I had to go on all my second looks because I'm crazy, but I'm glad I did them all. And the gold program, loved it. There was another program that I went to, we're gonna call that the silver program. I sent them a silver signal, loved them as well. And I went to Case's second look, loved the second look, didn't love Cleveland. If you don't know, Case Western is located in Cleveland, Ohio. I didn't love Cleveland, and all this is vlogged, so like, I said all this on the vlog, just didn't tell you what program I was talking about. I didn't love Cleveland, so Andrew and I talked about it. Ohio was like a little colder than where I am now and like what we're used to. So I'm like, you know what? We don't love Cleveland. Basically we said, I'd rather be bored and warm than like bored and cold, right? So even though Case was tied for number 1 the entire interview season, I moved them down to number 3. I'm very honest and transparent with you. That's where I put them. I put the gold and the silver program above Case, but it was literally because of Cleveland. Cleveland. So then match day comes around. The gold program, honestly, being honest with you, my one-on-one was the best one-on-one I've ever had, just like as far as how I feel like it went, my performance, all of that. So I didn't realize how confident I was, but I was like subconsciously very confident that I was gonna match into this program because I ranked them number 1, and I just thought the one-on-one, not the whole interview day, the one-on-one was unbeatable, so like, I'll definitely match there. And I opened the envelope, and obviously I didn't match there. And my reaction when I opened the envelope was I was very shocked. On the one hand, because I was pretty confident because my one-on-one was so good. I was also very shocked that it was Case because, one, I interviewed with them first. I wasn't as polished. I wasn't as like clean and crisp with my answers. And like also, they're a really good program, and I didn't signal them. So before interview season started, I told them, hey, you're not in my top 15 because you get 15 total signals. And they still wanted to interview me. And like, I interviewed them first. And I was not confident that Case Western was gonna rank me that high because of all the things I just said. And I don't have ties to Ohio, like whatever. So I was like just very shocked in that moment. And I don't know how it's coming across to you, but I was like so shocked because of those two things. But just thinking back through everything, I feel like there was so many different signs along this journey that I was gonna end up at Case Western, and I can't believe that I didn't realize like this is where I was gonna end up. But I honestly wholeheartedly feel like I was matched at the program that I was meant to match at, and that I meant to train at, and I meant to go to. I'm like so happy and so excited about Case. Honestly, I have loved them since I interviewed with them. I've loved them the entire interview season. Cleveland just shocked me a little bit. However, listen, I'm moving to Cleveland. So I am like being nothing but positive about it. It's gonna be very different than Philly, and like probably very different than anywhere else that I've lived. I'm being so positive about it. We're like looking at apartments. My parents are gonna go look at apartments for us next weekend because Andrew and I will be out of the country. I'm excited to like explore Cleveland and see what it has to offer. I was only there for 36 hours, so I definitely did not see everything in the city. There's a very diverse community at Case Western as well. I'm excited to join the Case family. I am so excited, and I feel like my reaction was a little weird, but it was just pure shock. And in the vlog where I vlogged Case Western, there was some people moving into, I don't know, this apartment, I guess, building across from our hotel. And I turned to Andrew and I was like, is this a sign? And like, it literally was a sign. And Cleveland also was like, now I'm just spilling the tea. Cleveland was also the only place that Andrew and I saw together because I went on the other visits with my parents. There was just so many signs. This was the place that we were gonna end up moving to, but I just wanted to kind of do a little debrief. I've been talking for 10 minutes, it's longer than I thought I would, and I'm gonna stop now. That's it. If you have any questions about match day or anything like that, like please leave them down below. I still cannot believe it already like happened, and I am just so grateful like to have matched, and like even more grateful to have matched in my top 3 at the program that was in my number 1 literally the entire interview season until Cleveland just like came along and underwhelmed me. But listen, I'm pro Cleveland, go Cavs. Like that's where we're at now. That's where we're at because that's where I'm going, and that's where you're at too. That's where we're at. Like Eagles forever, sorry Browns, but like go Cavs. Okay, like I'm into sports. I hope I'm not missing anything that I wanted to say. I didn't like go off of a script or anything like I usually do. I love you so, so much. If you joined for this entire like match residency journey, or if you've just been watching and following along since M1 or M2 or M3 or anything like that, I honestly, with all my heart, I love you so much. And thank you for your support. You guys mean the literal world to me. Sometimes I'll get messages like, oh, your dedicated diaries helped me feel less alone and all of that. And it's like, you guys make me feel less alone too. When I'm talking to the camera and I feel like I'm talking to you, I just feel like we're together. Honestly, I do. So thank you for making me feel less alone in this journey as well. And if you liked the video, then like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. I believe the next couple videos will be my European summer, which will be very different than what we've been putting up. And if you missed it, I did post a match week vlog on TikTok. I can't post it on shorts because it's too long, but if you missed it and you want to see more of how match week went, go check that out. Thank you so, so, so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.